Art Focus is a program about the brightest and the most current developments in the fields of art and cultural life in the country and in the world. It is a report about the greatest cultural events like musical concerts, festivals, art exhibitions and theater premieres. You will be able to visit the most interesting theater sets as well as workshops of famous artists, and you will also get acquainted with the best art representatives and learn the secrets of their crafts together with the Art Focus program. Art Focus is always in the focus of the brightest events. Concert entitled I Have a Dream, held by Kazakh National University of Arts, was an ornament to Expo 2017, not only with its classic pieces, but also with soundtracks of Hollywood blockbusters. Eurasian Philharmonic Orchestra, headed by Aidar Turubayev, also took part in the concert. Ayman Musakhodjaeva's performance crowned the concert. Expo is something new, futuristic and creative. When you come here, you feel the new energy. But it is not only about air and water. Music is also a kind of future energy. I Have a Dream is represented by Alexei Frandetti, and I'm inspired to perform with our 7- and 8-year-olds in Energy Hall for the first time. It is a new perspective, new feelings, new acoustics. I'm very happy that the music is also exhibited here. And of course, I want to thank everybody involved in Expo 2017. And especially our president, our true inspirer, the man who continues creation in all its forms, including music.
Really beautiful. Probably the best show I've seen classical wise. It was wonderful. The whole light and the entire show was just beautiful. It was so amazing. I really enjoyed it. I didn't know Kazakhstan before because it's my first time here. So when I got here, I didn't even know there was a national classic orchestra like here. And yeah, when I got here, my expectations, I didn't have any expectations, and I was really out of breath. It was so amazing. I was really astonished by the performance and also by the talent of everyone in the show.
The 10th of September 2005 was the day when National Academic Library opened its doors for visitors, and the number of visits has increased to about 600,000, including online visitors. Our library can be called hybrid because it combines traditional library with books and printed material and electronic library, both offering 1.5 million of books and periodicals along with CDs and over 35,000 digital copies. Last year, we entered the list of the best libraries among the CIS countries. Today, we provide about 20 cozy and comfortable reading rooms to host 900 visitors. It is a place where modern Kazakh literature is treated the same as the main artifacts like books of such authors like Abay, Ahmet Batursynov, Saken Seyfulin and Mukhtar Avezov. It is our common practice to receive personal archives from scientists, writers and public figures like Tursunbek Kakishev, who donated rare editions and his manuscripts. We are now in his hall, where we have his library of his works and books he read. We have separate halls for individual donators and writers like Dukimbai Doshan and Akim Tarazi, as well as Mirzatai Zholdasbekov Memorial Collection of 10,000 books and Kenes Nurpiyisov Hall, representing one of the leading scholars in the field of history of Kazakhstan. The library is not only for belles lettres, it has a space for music literature. In 2015, they started giving music lessons in Shanrak Children Activity Hall. We give these lessons as we want children to understand the way Dombra, Kobys or Zhetagen sound, and it is a great success as it attracts a great deal of people. Book Museum is one of the attractions of the library, with many manuscripts in ancient Turkic languages and rare items like Seyful Malik, the first printed book in Kazakhstan, dating back to 1807. Atlas of Mongolia Ancientries, dating back to 1892. An exclusive Chinese thought book being published in 3 copies only, one of which is in our library. Music is believed to appear with the first people on Earth about 150,000 years ago, and since then it is a part of our life with a diversity of musical instruments. Today, Jamila Sirkibayeva, Monte Carlo International Festival Prize winner and honored worker of the Republic of Kazakhstan, tells about her profession. Music was always in my life, everything led to it. My father was a musician, violinist and conductor, and it was him who taught me various music styles and genres like classics, jazz and pop music. Then I went to music school and conservatoire with brilliant teachers. However, my father still taught me and controlled my study and practice. In conservatoire, I started to think as a mature person. My teacher was Benjamin Hess, one of the founder of violin school in Kazakhstan, and I was lucky to be his student. After my graduation from the conservatoire, my repertoire was classic, of course. I worked in radio and television chamber orchestra, headed by my father. Then I worked many years in various orchestras, and finally I was invited as a solo performer in Symphony Pops Orchestra, headed by Eduard Boguszewski. It was a time when I could play not only classics, but also jazz, rock and other styles. Now I am a solo performer in Akim Concert Orchestra in Almaty, which is my pride. We perform many classic pieces along with music for youth, like club and pop music. I also take part in festivals, whether jazz or pop festivals, concerts for our city and country, and international concerts. I'm happy to be a violinist and have a violin music as a part of my personal and social life. It helps me to understand the world and speak about my thoughts and feelings. It is known that you need to practice hard before you can find your way, which will bring your true feelings and emotions. Of course, it does not take some weeks, it takes a great deal of your time. Today, when a young man wants to sing, he can just say, "I can sing," and go on stage. I do not think it is the right thing to do. I believe that before you can go on stage and do something, whether sing or play, you need to study music and practice many years. And if you choose to become a musician or a singer, you should spend all your time playing or singing and learning the history of music, your country, and its traditional and classical music, as well as foreign music. I still remember one of my first jazz concerts, which was for the city, not for the conservatoire. I was in a beautiful dress, and it was raining hard. The water was everywhere. You could hardly walk on the pavement. My father took me in his arms and helped me to cross the road and get to the place tidy and beautiful. It was something amazing. I like to recall those memories of the first concert and my father's love. It was my father who wanted me to become a violinist, and he would carry me for the whole my life so that I did not go the other way but music. I do not want to do something different, but I am thinking of starting teaching along with my performer career. I like it and I have given some good lessons, but my passion is on stage, where music can travel through me to the audience. It might be that one day I will only do teaching. I can change my repertoire, genre or style, but I cannot change my life. to something with no violin music in it.